Hey folks, Colton and Travis here. We're back with another trade to show you. This is from our live trading session this morning. Colton called this one out ahead of time, and it was a great trade. And if you missed it, we wanted to just go over it with you. So we had a trend that was working its way down, as you can see drawn here with this trend channel. And typical market structure, when you have a trend break, which happened here, you will go back and retest the extreme of that trend before it broke, which would have been this point. The other thing that happened here is that this is a setup we see quite often. This is a 1 minute chart here, but looking down here on the 2 minute, where the price action will pull away a fair amount from the 21 line here, and then it will pull back up to it, and then in this parabolic curve, go back down and retest the previous extreme level. We see that over and over. You can see that happen right here on this 1 minute chart. Boom, there's one. Here's another one. And here's another one that is maybe going to work out as well. So just a shape to keep on your radar. Colton, you want to go over levels and key entry points as this trade played out, this trend break?
Yeah. Uh, so, as Travis had mentioned just a second ago about us pulling back to the 21 EMA when we get overextended like that, as well as when I start paying attention to other levels when what we may retest. And I was looking for a level that we may retest, and as you can see right here on my 1 minute chart,
Let me,
and I can
let me stop sharing so you can share.
yeah, I'm sharing. Maybe you have
Okay, there we
to.
go. There we go.
Okay. So we are on my 2 minute chart. And like Travis mentioned, we got pretty overextended and had a lot of room back to the 21. But also, this was a pretty strong support. And we broke it down here. So now that is support turned resistance. And the 21 has moved now as time's continued. But the 21 was up here. So these two aligned perfectly. We had the 21 and resistance. So there was a few other things that made this a very strong trade. But as price moved back up here, I let me flip to the 1 minute chart. So we had this large wick on the 1 minute, and that's a pretty good indication that price is going to move lower, or at least retest the low here. And I let a few minutes go by to confirm that we weren't going to close up inside this wick, and I entered on this 9:30 candle when it wicked back up here. That was my entry, and I had a stop just above the wick here, a close above that wick. I would have been stopped out, and my price target was the bottom of these candles because when we have a trend break like this, as Travis mentioned, it's a lot of the time it retests the low, and that's what it did exactly before we bounced again, and it did move lower.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I think that's it on the entries and exits. But that I just wanted to point out again. It's important to look at other levels as well when you're looking for a uh, strong trade.
Yeah, the overlapping levels come into agreement and form a stronger level of support or resistance, right?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good trade. Good trade. So, okay, that's it.